side, but Paredes is strong enough and good enough to pull it into left field.
He's just not locating that changeup like he needs to have success.
It hasn't been down at all. It's been up in the hit.
And that misses a little bit down and in for ball one. Levers trying to win this game, because if you can't win this one, you got to win tomorrow. Some guys might not be 100% fresh for a game tomorrow that could matter.
Yeah, and he's effective.
There was some discussion about maybe a roster move today down in that bullpen today. You're the better. The 3-2 and a line drive to right field. Biggio back, jumps, and he made the catch.
Gavin wasn't really sure how well that ball was hit, and he's able to recover.
There were 2 on 2 out in the first, and he got him. Can he get him again? The wall on a bounce. 1 run is in to score. Paredes will be held. Margot with the base him up, and now a swing and a fly ball to left. Varsho is there and do this afternoon. It means, as we've discussed, no Gausman tomorrow, and you know, no celebrate after the game. By George Springer, Kevin Biggio deep to right, and he got.
Remember a couple of big triples he hit here, right here, we're looking for.
Now George Springer lines one to right, low the catch, 1 down. That's his 4th home run in his last 10 games.
Happen quickly. Just need to get things going. There's another changeup. The pitch that Varsho hit, fastball. We get all kinds of information and actually.
And outside, ball 4, second. Catches the corner, 0-1.
Yeah, you don't want to swing at that. Borderline.
And Criswell out in front, 0-2. And now Vladdy lunges at one that broke way off the outside corner, and he strikes out. That was off the opener, Sean Armstrong. So this is his first look at Cooper Criswell.
Criswell's
ball 1 to Bichette. And I wonder if we've seen the last of Hyunjin Ryu.
Do it a 3rd time. That's where most of the damages come from. Rosarena has a double.
And a ground ball to the right side of the infield. Criswell has it, and beginning with the catcher Christian Bethancourt, who's trying to bunt for a base hit, but he pushes it foul. This is the only game going on now that has playoff implications. There later on tonight. Swing and a miss at a changeup, and Richard strikes out Bethancourt.
Move for the Blue Jays. He picked up the win in that Ryu game in the 6th.
Changeup right on the corner there to even it up at 1-1 in sunlight. And it'll take a while for the whole thing to kind of settle down. And this is high in the air to shallow left field. Varsho in and over to his left to make for the postseason. And you would think a young, aggressive hitter might be susceptible. That one bounced weakly to first. Guerrero has it, and Richards has a 1-2 on Tampa Bay to the bottom of the 4th. Alejandro Kirk is the batter. And looked like it might have had the corner, but it's called outside. Ball. And I think you're right. What is being. What a job by Kirk. He reached off the outside corner and fights it off.
And off the bat to give him a little more reach. And
bottom of the 4th, here's Kevin Kiermaier. He was the first batter to face.
Really interesting alignment defensively by the Rays. You see the short baseman is really playing him to pull.
Because of the lack of velocity. Check swing. No swing on the appeal. 3. Again, not in the starting lineup, but said he might be available, and if he is,
he's homered in back-to-back games.
Ball 4. You know, and it's early, Buck, but it's late in the season. But first, it's Matt Chapman, who popped up against Criswell in the second. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's. I mean, Belt's got a. Chapman with a fly ball, shallow right. And it is.
And dives just before it hits the turf.
Slow breaking ball, and it's 0-2. Ground ball to short, and it's booted. And hits it hard, but foul.
Yeah,
1-1.
He's on him.
Yeah. 1-2. Kirk in to score. Here
in September. Blue Jays needed a big.
He is relishing it. He is loving it. And Bucky's.
It's
Springer with a base hit into right. Merrifield as well. Criswell's job was to pitch multiple innings in this game. Kind of walking a strikeout today. And he did not have any fun against Criswell. An inning. Wouldn't chase again. 1-1. One and 2. That's kind of Guerrero. Well, now he gets him. Crossed him up by throwing one inner half. Laddie couldn't pull the trigger. Now here come the big guys for Tampa Bay. Rosarena, Ramirez. Down and in with a changeup. Ball 2. Well, Buck, some news involving another playoff team. Their John surgery, and is going to miss obviously the rest of this year in the playoffs and all of next year. And now here's Harold Ramirez, who already has 2 hits in this game. Single to left, single to. He's kind of like, and I know the other guy's a left-handed batter, but he's kind of like a poor man's Luis Ariz. I mean,
never had a hit against Richards. He's 0 for 5.
Upstairs, 2-2. Hit well, and it.
Rosarena scored. Go back to the drawing board and come up with a game plan for him because he's hitting everything.
And Yenesis Cabrera to center. Deep but playable for Kevin Kiermaier.